The furnace is ready for the oxide of memories to pour in its living heat. For the carbon of stories to unload its fertile feed into the limestone of opportunity, which mixes everything together in the cauldron of community.
And out of the furnace shall come a metal hammered and teased into a shape that can hold all mention of World Cup hopes appeased, of Charles, Bale, Pele, Ramsey, Sweden and Qatar, of game emotion that shaped our nation and gave us a belief in us, the Wâl Goch of a generation.
Well, the way I see it is because women are now getting recognised in football, such as with the European Cup, and Wales, to go hand in hand with that, has managed to reach finals. So from a female point of view and from a Welsh point of view, we are coming in here, aren't we? You know, it's great. That's great.
What I remember as a boy, I remember my father and my grandfather coming back to a caravan park out in Tenby, well, Llanelli actually the village was, and they were singing along, we won, and all that. And that was 1966 when England won the World Cup. Now, they were saying we won, two Welshmen coming back saying we won, and they were English, as if they were English. So I didn't know much about Wales, and even though I was kicking a ball around in them days, but I was about 10, 11, 12 before I actually realised I was actually Welsh.
Yeah. I think Wales should be more supportive of its football teams because it does tend to lean more to the rugby.
I think we're changing on that a little bit as well. Football's coming more to the forefront. The development we're seeing is incredible. I think for a nation of our size,
yes.
We are punching way above our weight.
Who does everyone think is going to win the World Cup then? Who do you think is going to win it this time?
Wales!
Wales?
Wales.
Wales? Who do you think is going to win it?
I think Wales would be okay.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
You think France, do you?
I want Wales to win, but I think France will win.
But I don't think Wales will win.
You don't think Wales? Why don't you think Wales are going to win the World Cup then?
Because they haven't qualified for like 60 odd years. So why would they just suddenly become first?
I don't think it should be in Qatar though, to be honest.
Why do you think that then?
Well, loads of people died to build a stadium. They're not allowed gay people there. There's just lots of stuff that shouldn't.
And all of that makes you think that the World Cup shouldn't be in Qatar?
Well, I think it wouldn't be as good as rugby.
You don't think it'll be good as the rugby? Why is that?
Rugby's better.
Rugby's better.
boring.
Why is rugby better then?
I just said.
Who do we think are going to win the World Cup then, guys?
Go Wales!
Go Wales!
Yeah, so I'm Ceri Phillips, I work for Swansea City AFC Foundation, and I work on the Premier League Primary Stars project, mainly targeted with the schools in Pembrokeshire, but I'm here in Ysgol Penrhos in Carmarthenshire today. The people seem very excited by it, and I think we've seen a lot more red in the schools. So when the pupils are coming out in their PE kits, we're seeing a lot more red Wales shirts in both boys and girls, so that's great.
Yeah, I am excited. And they first played back in 1950. That's what I know about Wales.
I like Wales because it's where I live. And I'm excited for Wales to win the World Cup.
Fe enw fi yw Osian. Mae'n y tro gyntaf nhw yn 64 mlynedd. So bydd yn hwyl I goelio nhw eto yn y Cwpan y Byd.
It's really exciting because normally, because like if people didn't really have football to watch, you know, because people like football and it's really exciting for people to watch it.
Rydw i'n cyffroes am Cymru mynd I Cwpan y Byd oherwydd mae yn y tro gyntaf nhw yn y 64 mlynedd a rydw i'n hoff gwylio fi'n chwarae'r ffefryn ni, Nico Williams.
I'm happy for them that they're in the World Cup and they get to compete in others where they get to play against other teams.
Dwi'n yn golygu Cymru yn ennill erbyn Lloegr. I'm looking forward for Wales having a very good football team. I'm excited.
Are you?
Yeah.
Why?
I actually have no clue, I'm just really excited.
So yeah, we can hopefully jump on board now the excitement surrounding the national team, and hopefully they do well in the World Cup and, like we said, inspire a new generation of children really to get involved in football and sport.
My name's Savannah and this is what I think about Wales being in the World Cup. I think Wales being in the World Cup is a good thing because it gives them the Welsh team a chance. It can also give them an opportunity and hope of being in the finals and being champions.
Hello, my name is Mateusz and today I'm going to talk about Wales being in the World Cup. I am happy for Wales qualifying in the World Cup. If they did at least go in second place, I will be happy, but I am Polish and I'm supporting Poland. I always liked football since I was a kid and it was always my hobby.
I never really liked football before because I never had any interest in it, and I still don't, so I don't care about football. I'm excited about Wales being in the World Cup, but of course I'm not interested in it.
Et félicitations pour la Coupe du Monde du pays de Galles.
A dragon flies to Qatar. She opts for a window seat. The clouds outside the little glass frame are red. 4,000 miles of sky ahead ablaze with crimson. As she embarks on this journey, that should only take 9 hours, but it's been 64 years. Are dragons even allowed to be dragons in a place where love is illegal? But oh Wales, we love you. So don't be afraid to be who you are, small but proud and brave, and don't ever let them tell you that it's a crime to believe. Hear the dragons roar as she lands in Doha. The realisation of a nation's long-awaited dream, resting on the laces of Gareth Bale's left boot.
Oh, well, we had Lowry, for instance, telling us all her pearls of wisdom about how football is much better watched at home, because you can be in your pyjamas and have snacks. This is why you don't go to stadiums.
You want to explain tell us a bit more then?
Well, when you're in a stadium, it's very crowded. But like when you're in your home, you can relax, don't have to worry about anyone else. But like when you're in the stadium, you can worry about people in front of you, like being too tall, and just there's people.
So you're quite happy that you can't go to Qatar then? Just watch all the World Cup on...
Yeah. I'm not. I want to go.
You want to go?
Yeah. I'd love to be in a stadium.
Why?
It's massive, the experience will be really good.
You had some pearls of wisdom for us as well, Owen. Do you remember what you said?
Oh yeah, I can't wait to write them.
Lionel Messi.
Lionel Messi is the GOAT.
Lionel Messi is the GOAT, and for people in the older generation who don't know the young people's acronyms, that means the greatest of all time. Yeah. That's what GOAT stands for. He didn't say he's literally a goat.
Yeah. What do you reckon of that then? Messi, the greatest of all times? You've seen some good players over the years.
I have seen some good players. I think John Charles is probably up there with the best player in the whole of the world. But I have played with Ivor Allchurch and Len Allchurch, who were in the World Cup in 1958. It was only one game, a bit of a celebrity one. But I was chosen to play for my town team. And then I decided to put me in the other dressing room to play with the celebrity team. And Ivor Allchurch said to me, "What position do you play, boy?" And I said, "Well, I'm centre forward. And he was a centre forward, scored 2 goals in the World Cup finals in 58. Cracking player. And he said, listen now, he said, we're going to kick off here now. I'm going to kick the ball to my brother over there, right on the byline. Llanelli Church. And he said, when he kicks the ball over, he says, I'm going to head it down to you. He said, do you want to volley it or do you want to head it? I said, oh, volley it, thank you very much. So, he kicked off, put the ball down to Len. Len flew down the line. He was about 40 odd years of age at that time. Got to the corner of the field, crossed the ball over, Wâl Goch, nods the ball down to me, bounces once, and I volleyed it just outside the box, back into the net.
But I think that is it. There we go, well done. The living breath of 2016 and yma o hyd filled the lungs of a newly proud people. That's you and me, the sons and daughters of Sheen, Iwan and Speed. We are the Wâl Goch of a generation, building the soul of this proud nation, the dragon's brave creation of a brand new narration, the fans' declaration of an anthem in splendid ovation. 58-22. We are the Wâl Goch of every generation. 58-22.
58-22.
Now is the Wâl Goch of us all.